guys, it's Stephanie and Oliver back with you with Salty Reflections. Welcome back to another shelling adventure. We're gonna walk along this beach and see what we can find today. Look, it's like big sections of them.
What is that?
I'm not really sure. And it's like groups of like these little saltwater mussels all embedded in there. But it's almost like they're, I'm gonna put those down for a second. It's almost like they're on a matting. They're like all matted together. I see them all over the beach right now. Then I also picked up these two, the angel wings, maybe the false angel wings. But look, there's lots of those little mattings of those shells where they're just all matted together.
Look at those little angel wings.
Yep. Another little pair of twins.
Stephanie, what's that little shell right here?
It's a jingle shell.
Why do they call it the jingle shell?
I'm not really sure.
But don't they also call that one the baby's foot?
That's what I have always called it growing up. I don't know if anybody else has ever called it that, but that's what my family always told me it was called, was baby's foot.
You can all but see the little baby's foot inside of it.
I've heard a lot of other people call them the mermaid scales or mermaid toenails and things like that.
Well, what is that right there buried in the sand?
This is a knobby whelk.
A big one too.
Whelk, yep. And here's a piece of a broken channeled whelk. That knob whelk was pretty in there. It's got peaches and corals. It's dirty right this second. Put it in the wagon. Picked up a pretty coquina. It's different colors than what we normally see. It's white and orange. It's got a little beat up spot there. It's pretty. Razor clam. This is kind of the same way. It's a shark eye shell, but it's broken on the back side. A really big shark eye shell piece of broken one there. That's an odd color, so I'm actually going to keep that one.
Stephanie, a little whelk right there. Knob whelk.
Yep, and I just picked up a little a little crab shell as well.
That's pretty little
Pretty
whelk.
one.
Look at the tall points and the colors in that one.
Yeah, it's got lots of different colors. The dark blues and blacks to the burgundies.
And it's empty.
Yep.
That's a
Nobody's
good
home.
thing.
Yep. Nobody goes home with us.
Looks like another one right there. I see the top of it.
Yep.
This is a pretty one. And it's empty, nobody's home. So we'll keep it. Stephanie, there's a piece of a, would have been the inside spirals of the knobby whelk.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's down to the smooth,
Look how
shiny part.
shiny it is. Pretty. You gonna keep that too?
I am gonna keep that. I like it.
So guys, as we move forward on this beach, you can see right ahead of us the dark areas. That's where it used to be the spartina grass growing, and erosion has washed a lot of sand out and brought a lot in different areas, and a lot of times we find shells trapped in the divots of this. Spartina, or dead Spartina now. And look at here.
Oh, that's a pretty piece of sand dollar.
Yeah, it's broken, but
yeah. Look what I picked up right back here. It's kind of broken and worn, but I believe this is a spiny jewel box. See, it had all these little spines that came off of it, but they're mostly worn and broken off, but we don't get these here in South Carolina, so I'm gonna keep that anyway. That may be the first one I've ever found like that. We watch in Florida, they find them pretty often. I'm assuming they're pretty common to those areas.
so I'm just checking in between all these little divots as I walk, just to see if anything got trapped. Stephanie's sinking.
Stepped in the wrong spot.
Pretty little knobby whelk. Another broken one. Bet that was an old one. Wow, this area is changing so fast. Saltwater mussels growing here. Here's some dead ones. And while I was down, notice this olive shell. Really pretty one. Pretty well. So guys, this is probably a different kind of shelling than just walking down a sandy beach. I'm actually out here with some tennis shoes on because of these oysters and saltwater mussels will cut your feet. And look here, old tire washed up with a piece of rope on it. We usually try to pick up some of the trash that we see while we're out here, but that is a little too big for us to deal with.
Not really. Got a few little things in here.
What you got? Oh, that's a pretty
Got
knobby
one
whelk.
really pretty knobby whelk with the blacks and oranges. Really pretty. We've got black underneath. Look how brilliant that orange is right there. Beautiful.
Can you get a close up? Very pretty. Let me see what else you got in your basket.
Got a couple other smaller knobby whelks. Little gray one. Little broken one. Just kind of tan and beige. We put them in the wagon. Of course, some trash. Skittles. Other than that, I got a few pieces of coral, some augers, another twin. Pieces of coral that picked up. Really like those two big pieces. Those are pretty. Couple little augers. Both of them, the tops are broken off of. Little crown to one of a whelk. Another piece of coral. Pretty little clam shell. I just like the way it was. I think you guys seen everything else. There's a pretty olive and a nice bullseye there with the shark eye shell. There's some turtles' nests marked in the dunes up here.
So right there in the middle of the screen, where the orange markers are, is where a sea turtle has come up here and laid eggs, and they put those markers out there to mark where it's located. I think it actually has numbers on it to tell how many eggs are there and everything, doesn't it, Steph?
I believe that's what some of those numbers mean, and it's got the initials of the people that I think were involved in it. Because sometimes they move the nest if they're not in a safe area.
Look at the storm clouds way back off in the distance. And then back this way, bright and sunny.
It's only a piece of it, but
A little piece of sea urchin.
we've also picked up a small shark eye shell, but it's kind of orange in color. That's different for this area. And another jingle shell. The little shark eye shell has a drill hole in it where another univalve, like the shark eye shell itself, probably ate what was in there.
Spotted this over here in this tidal pool. I can see it from 20-30 foot away, and it's an old whelk shell. It's very pitted. It actually has a little bit of coral growing on it right there. Yeah?
Yeah, that one's really pretty. Oh, look at all the pieces of coral on it. It's pitted. Got oysters growing in it. Several little chunks of coral growing on it in different places.
Neat.
Really cool. Pair of little angel wings. Look at the little tiny crab shell.
Wow.
It's got some dirt in it.
What you gonna do with that?
Put it in my little crab shell collection.
Wow, I wish you all could be out here right now. I mean, this weather is so nice right now. It's so cool. For summer temperatures, it feels really nice out here now. Just a little breeze. Pretty orange cockle. Another. Lots and lots of oyster shells. Piece of an old whelk. Stephanie said there's a big ghost crab in a hole up here. I want to see him.
I know we show them those holes all the time and tell them they're ghost crab holes, but I don't know if they really understand what we mean. Show them that big hole right there. I don't want to walk up on it. I don't want it to go down before I get there, up beside that clump. Look, you can see its legs sticking out.
Look, guys. There he is right there. See if we can get him to move. He's wedged. Boy! Wow. Kind of startled me. He's a big guy. I want to get him out.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there he is. He's fast. Go ahead, little fella. I'm getting too old to be chasing ghost crabs.
Oh, here's another one.
Another one, guys.
This one's not as big.
He's faster then. So, look down here, guys. Another one. Let's see if we can get him to come out. Uh-oh.
Got him.
Got him. And I was trying to do it easy so I could find his claws under the
Got him
ground.
lifting his eyes up.
Pretty neat. Watch him. Let's see if he'll run off. There you go. Get on out of here.
How pretty he is. He's not skittish like the other one was. He's wanting to hang around and wonder why we messing up his house today. And don't worry, guys, he'll just go in another one of these millions of holes out here on the beach. He's just checking us out right now. They usually like to roam around all times of day, but they love the nighttime. It's when people come out, and our kids, we used to do it, we'd camp a lot. We'd go out on the beach and shine a light, and you could see their eyes, they would glow red, and the kids would chase them all around trying to catch them. Most of the time wouldn't even do anything when they got to them.
So let's let him be.
But now you guys see whenever we show you a really large ghost crab hole what we mean, because most of them are average about that size, and they got the size of crabs about like that in them. And sometimes when you see the really big ones we show you, those are big.
There's another one of the sea turtle nests. Looks like there was 31 eggs in that one. Got some initials on it of SD, AM, and KR. And it says U31.
Here is one of those vase basket sea sponges. It's got a razor clam on top of it there. But this is one of those sea sponges that looks like the filler in flower pots. Big one up there, right on the edge of the dune.
Couple of more of the sea turtle nests. And right there, guys, There's another ghost crab. What in the world is going on with these ghost crabs today? Look here. He's a big one. And guys, down in that hole right there, the camera may not be showing it, but there's another one down in there. So they are everywhere today. That's pretty cool because we hardly ever see any ghost crab.
Yeah, not actually like out and about.
And that was 4.
It's getting pretty close to sunset. So maybe they're out more. There's another nest. That one's got 58. That's a lot more.
Wow, 58 turtle eggs in that one. That's good. And it's great that people are helping protect these sea turtles. First time I ever seen a tin out here on this beach. A little less trash on the beach, right, Stephanie?
Yep.
Wow. How about these guys out here in the mud? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, goodness. Look at this, Stephanie. How's that mud bath feel?
Smells like rotten poop.
It does. And the tide's starting to come back in also.
Oh no! Made it to shore. Okay, I'm on. Made it.
All right, guys, we thank you for coming along with us on another shelling adventure today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as much as we enjoyed it, it was a beautiful afternoon. The sun's about to set, so we're going to head back to the boat landing now. But you guys, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to us, Salty Reflections. We have a Facebook page for Salty Reflections as well as a Facebook group that you can join and see more of our day-to-day activities as well as some other people's activities that they like to do outdoors. And our Instagram and all the information below to get in contact with us in other ways is down in our description. So check out some of the information down there. And thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.